Since the Browns returned in 1999, how many different QBs have started a game in Cleveland?
Ooh. By the way, Eric Zaire was the last Browns quarterback to start his debut and win a game. Eric Zaire, and that was Zaire. Okay,
he's a Georgia.
I want to think 37.
I'm going to say 42.
Oh my God! That we even.
I mean, it has to be more than 24. Although that's that's so separate from the others. But I mean, that's one a year. I mean, would they have had a few years of stretch where there was a guy for like 5 or 6 years? And that, I mean,
the only one is Baker Mayfield, really, Tim Couch.
I mean,
that was 99. So
I have no idea. 37 sounds fine.
All right, we'll go with 37 since it's got the dog next to it. I wanted the Billiken.
Paul, you were too weak.
I was too weak.
You didn't believe in yourself.
Sure, Sanders.
That is embarrassing. 42 quarterbacks in 26 years.
Yeah, since Eric Zaire in 1995 to win his debut start, Cleveland has lost 17 straight debut starts by first-time QBs from first-rounders like Tim Couch and Baker Mayfield. The short-term fill-in Sanders win ended the streak and hinted at a turning point. Well, we'll see. They were playing the Raiders.
I'd like to know how many the Washington Commanders have had since 99. It's probably not nearly that much, but
they've
a
had
bunch.
Stretches where our guys with the quarterback for 3 or 4 years.
Yeah, like Cousins. Yeah. All right.
Next question. Which famous NFL broadcaster rode Dolly Parton's tour bus because of his fear of flying? This is John Madden.
John Madden, yeah.
I saw Dolly Parton's tour bus just this year when I was in Dollywood. She was there.
Nice.
Yeah, it was great. So
John Madden famously avoided flying. CBS rented Dolly Parton's tour bus for him, which became his Madden Cruiser in the 1980s. Mobile office with a bed, fridge, and phone lines over over 3 decades. Major networks, Madden became a pop culture icon with his own EA Sports game. The bus reflected his quirky, larger-than-life personality and unique bond with fans. God, I loved. He was fantastic.
I saw it at a Cowboys game one time, and I thought I was going to pass out. I was so excited. It was sponsored by Outback Steakhouse then. I just pictured him up there like eating blooming onions.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure he would have had one hell of a mobile home nowadays with how tricked out they are. That's like the new I'm like in my out of wrestling phase right now where I'm just not interested, but I still like kind of know what's what or anything. But that's become like the last 2 or 3 years when they're making like this big money now that they got bought out and everything's that's when you know you've made it is you've got your own tour bus now.
Yeah.
And so that's the big gift. But yeah, Madden was unique and like, dude, you got your own tour bus? Like back then that was reserved for rock stars, but he was a rock star. He was awesome. Yeah. I miss John Madden. I miss Keith Jackson and John Madden more than just about anybody.
Too. Yeah. And the Cowboys and Jerry Jones, of course, he has his. I've been in that when they've driven down for a party in L.A. on Cowboys training camp. But Madden was at Cowboys training camp, and my great friend Eric Horton started a conversation with him in Rich Dalrymple's office right there where we were at, at Oxnard, at St. Edward, not St. Edwards. What was the name of this school? It was on the campus. It was a Best Western or what? Residence Inn. And he was in the room, just started talking to him like, and Madden, and he went back and forth quite a bit.
In 1943, 2 NFL teams temporarily merged due to player shortages during World War II. What was the team's unofficial name? Oh, I know this one. The Lambs, the Steagles, the Packskins. That one is really unfortunate. And the Giant Bears.
That sounds like a box of condoms.
It is the Steagles. The Steelers and Eagles.
It reminds me of the Rangers, that Peagle mascot they put. It's like the Griffin from the city of Dallas and or whatever. The Eagle. Was it the Phoenix and the Eagle or something like that? Yeah. That's what Steagles reminds me of.
Yeah, but it is the Steagles. Ring the bell.
There you go, Paul. You nailed it.
Yeah. During the 1943 NFL season, the Steelers and Eagles combined temporarily because both teams lost many players to military service in World War II. Fans quickly dubbed the merged team the Steagles, a portmanteau of the two franchises' names. Through the NFL, although the NFL officially called them the Phil Pitt Combine, despite the unusual circumstances, the team finished the season 5-4-1.
Good for them. They had a winning season like my senior year in high school at 5-4-1.
The Phil Pitt Combine, the same people who came up with that came up with the Bluebonnet Battle or whatever the hell lame ass name that was for TCU and Baylor a couple
which
of years
nobody
ago.
uses.
No, it's the revival.
99 votes, 59% got it right. All right, Paul, well done.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, I'm happy I knew that. Which NFL franchise established the league's first annual Thanksgiving Day game tradition?
I'm going to say I know Cowboys have owned it really forever. That was a Tex Schramm deal. I want to think it's Detroit.
I think it is Detroit because they've been around longer.
I think it better be them because why else are they on my TV every Thanksgiving? Because they haven't deserved it until about the last 3 years. So, yeah, that seems like it would make some sense.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bang.
there we go.
There we go.
And I did not know it started back in 1934.
With the Lions, after relocating under owner G.A. Richards, hosted the Chicago Bears on Thanksgiving, drawing over 26,000 fans. The tradition expanded with Dallas joining in 1966, best record of 34-22-1, while the Bears and Packers became regulars. Today, Detroit tailgates and the Cowboys Red Kettle kickoff make Thanksgiving football a major annual event.
Jerry was saying something about that earlier today on 105.3 The Fan. He was like, we're going to be seen. And of course, there is an expectation. There could be 50 million audience Thursday with it being Patrick Mahomes, Kansas City, and the Cowboys.
I believe they just came out a second ago. They got 28 for Eagles Cowboys
on a Sunday.
28 million for that regular slot. And yeah, I would think that game is as big of a matchup as you could possibly put together. The only thing that could make it bigger would be if KC was rolling in with a bit more momentum, I suppose, but they're still very much in the mix. And then Dallas obviously is turning a corner, at least looking like they could be with this defense now. So, yeah, that's going to be a massive ratings draw. I would think probably the highest regular season game of the year. I can't imagine we would top that.
I think it'll be the highest regular season game of all time.
Wow, you think so? Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, it's not going to it's going to have playoff numbers to it because of it's the Cowboys on Thanksgiving, it's captive viewing, and it's Mahomes. And who knows if Taylor Swift is going to come on down.
We had a good conversation going until you brought that
up. The highest rated regular season, and this is AI, so there's a 70-30 chance that it's right, but 2022, because there's times where I go, like, I know the answer, and I know that this is wrong what you're telling me, AI, but 2022 Cowboys-Giants drew 42.1 million.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I would think that this has got a great shot of beating that.
Do you think AI is better than A1 as a knowledgeable source?
Sure.
Yes, I do, because A1 is steak sauce.